But I don't know if they know, Kaido likes the thrill, the drive. He loves the game and loves the hustle. So they start running up on Kaido with these transformations just for Kaido to be like, ooh, this is getting fun for some kids. So we then see him start to release some of his power and niggas start to get nervous. But nah, bro. Y'all was just big and bad.
Shut up, I'm on the phone with Robin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very special character today. He's a big black man with a very large frame and dreads. Of course, we're talking about King of the Beast, nigga, Kaido. And boy, does he live up to his name as the strongest creature in the world. And let's start there, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that they call this nigga a creature, not even a human, and I'll show you why. So off rip, we see said man standing on a cloud, and then bro is just like, this should be high enough. And hey, yo! Bro just casually starts plummeting into the ground, bro. And look at this big ass crater he just casually puts there. So bro starts climbing out the crater, talking about he just has a headache. Like, nigga, what? Then, of course, he has to mention the GOAT, Whitebeard. So blood right here is for play, and we see why, because Jesus, this nigga is huge. So the narrator starts explaining to us that basically on air, land, or sea, this nigga is basically Hipothy. Now that the intro is out of the way, we have to talk about Kaido versus Luffy. Now, as the main character, we know Luffy has plot on him, but being the strongest creature in the world, Kaido wants to test said power, thus leading to this altercation right here. And look at bro's head right now. It's getting caved in, and then he destroys the area? Come on, Kaido. So Luffy starts up one of his specials, and then he starts spamming like the homie on Brawlhalla. This is why you can't fight against niggas who spam. Like, what is this, bro? So after taking all of that spamming, Kaido starts to get mad. Bro out here looking like Biscuit Oliver, Barry Bonds off the steroids. Basically any big black man that you can think of. So Luffy starts charging his most powerful move yet, the King Kong gun. Unfortunately for him, Kaido is a walking calamity. And look at this right here, bro. Is this y'all GOAT? Whitebeard would never have a face like this, bro. I'm just saying. Look how far he got sent to. God damn, nigga. So the next time we see Kaido in action, he's facing another Yonko, Charlotte Linlin, aka Big Mom. And the Yonko is basically one of the 4 strongest pirates in the world. So off rip, we see Big Mom on her knees with a mouthful. Like, what's she been doing off screen? Then says she's willing to forgive him for his actions? Bro, what's going on in One Piece? So Kaido must have heard, because he then starts making his entrance. And then random number 47 tells us Kaido and Big Mom used to be a part of the same crew. No wonder he was mad. Those are his cheeks, not theirs. So we see them have an elite stare-off, and then they finally uncuff her. So Big Mom gets up and turns her hat into this talking blade. But Kaido wasn't here for all the chatting, and lets her know he's trying to drill. So Big Mom starts talking crazy back, and then they just have the clash off of the century, neither willing to give an inch, ladies and gentlemen. So these niggas are currently outside scrapping now, and for some reason, these randoms are trying to tell Kaido to not scrap. But look how happy these niggas are right now. So because Kaido was having fun destroying any and everything, he of course tells Dumb and Dumber here to shut the fuck up, and they run off from the plug. But this then allows Big Mom to get a devious right hand in. And who knew this old big bitch could move like this? Get her an NFL contract, bitch. The Patriots need you. We just got blown out. Kaido then says his signature, and it repels whatever this is. And then we just get this scene of absolute devastation. Alright, so boom. Fast forward a little bit. Big Mom and Kaido form an alliance to basically take over the world. However, there are a few pirates that stand in the way of these plans. So Kaido gets to Lil Broing everyone in the vicinity, of course, because he's Big Kaido, and then the rest of the gang pull up. Like, look at Law hitting the light scan pose and everything. Then Minority Hunter Zoro starts blaming everyone else for his problems. And of course, you have Luffy right here, trying to make the hardest intro of them all. And I can't lie, this was actually kind of clean, so what am I doing hating? And then we get an all-time level post-up game from both blocks, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing form from each side. So Luffy's sitting right here talking to his mans that Kaido just packed up. And of course, Kaido like, hey, look, bro, I'm talking to you. And then we just see bro die in Luffy's arms. Kaido wouldn't let that happen, I'm just saying, man. So Luffy asks Law to send these samurai downstairs, and then Kaido gets angry that Luffy wasn't listening, and immediately starts swinging off of him. But he managed to dodge the club this time and hit Kaido with some shit. Oh my god, no, Kaido! Is this your hands and feet in the air? Nigga, you getting dropped! Me and Big Mom thinking the same thing. Nigga, didn't you just body him earlier? So after taking a devious hit from Luffy, the rest of the group like, alright, it's our time to cook. And they prepared to jump this man with such efficiency. So these two Zoro and Killer right here run up using some of their most powerful abilities. But Kaido seeing this starts swinging off these niggas immediately. But just look at this blood right here. Kaido was fucking around and found out. And they put this big ass dent in his neck. Like, what even is this, bro? So Blood gets up impressed. And then the big homies say they about to do some devious work. So Kaido like, hey bro, you talking to me crazy. Say that one more time. And then we get this dope little montage of these niggas going into their strongest forms. But I don't know if they know, Kaido likes the thrill, the drive. He loves the game and loves the hustle. So they start running up on Kaido with these transformations just for Kaido to be like, ooh, this is getting fun for some kids. So we then see him start to release some of his power, and niggas start to get nervous. But nah, bro. Y'all was just big and bad. So first to take a swing was Luffy, and I'll give him credit, because it actually sent him flying, and he admitted that it actually did hurt a bit. Unlike our next contestant, Captain Kid, who thinks he can simply crush Kaido, which in theory does make sense, but we're talking about Kaido here. So he allows him to get a lick in, only for him to love bro his technique, saying it needs to add more mass. So the light skin of the group adds said mass to the equation, but doing so then forces Kaido to turn into his dragon form. Now that Kaido entered his dragon form, niggas are nervous. Like bro was just casually calling in tornadoes and sending slashes that can easily cut through mountains. But the gang clearly not worried about any of that. So they once again plan to jump this man. Like bro ain't seen a fair one-on-one yet. So of course Luffy runs up first. And I'm not gonna lie, this did do hella damage. He hit bro with that Mortal Kombat uppercut. So Captain Mid starts running up. And then he connects these Apple headphones to bro's head and hits him with the Tombstone Power Driver. Okay, my bad. We might be sleeping on Kid. So of course Kaido gets up, and then Mr. Steal Your Girl comes in the scenery. And no cap, bro is kinda glitchy, cause look at his teleportation game. So he fast travels to his heart and hits bro from the inside out with lightning rod. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, Kaido is a tank, and because Law did such activities, he's immediately looking for his get back. But bro just teleports away again, and then this forces Kaido to go into his man beast form, which is the strongest form he has. And right now, their #1 prospect is down. Bro was using his gear for a little too much. So we pan over to Captain Kid, and Blood is perplexed. And then we see Law say the obvious, but I think Blood is nervous too. And like I just told y'all, Kaido really enjoying his time, right along with Big Mom. So we finally see him step out the smoke. And bro, look at these hands. Look at these feet. Look at his tail. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro is looking kinda tough. I can't cap. And seeing this, Luffy like, hey Zoro, tag in bro real quick. And then bro just falls asleep. Like dang, you got scared of a fair one-on-one? So Big Mom asks the question we've all been wondering. And Kaido lets these niggas know that they better not be free XP. And then we get this dope little scene of these niggas staring down the game. So a few minutes later, Luffy finally wakes up. And then Law right here like, hey bro, we gotta split these dudes up. So Big Mom must have heard the way bro was talking, because she immediately tries to pull off some devious shit. So Kid asks Law why he hasn't moved any of them downstairs yet. So Law just like, shit, I would if I could. They real nigga energy too much for my light-skinnedness. So Luffy tells the squad to prepare for such a devious action that's about to take place. And then we pan back to Kaido and Big Mom starting to charge up whatever move this is. So Kaido tells Big Mom she better not be too old to drill. And Big Mom immediately suns him for such words. So they finally unleash this big-ass volley of energy. And look at these niggas. And I just want to point out what they said while doing this. All my Dragon Ball fans know what that Hakai do to a person. You get hit with that, bro, you finish, bro. Ain't no coming back. So for them to have this ability is crazy, bro. Let's start there. And I see why all the other niggas was nervous. Golly. So fast forward a little bit, and Luffy is finally running the ones with Kaido. And Kaido just sitting there like, look at the moon, a worthy opponent. Good times right now. I used to pray for times like this. So bro starts sipping on some drink, and Luffy gets mad at Kaido for sipping. But then Kaido just asks if bro wants a swig. Of course Luffy denies it, and then Kaido immediately tries to love bro Luffy. I'm just saying, like, bro would have had to see me after this, I'm not gonna lie. So Kaido starts crying because he's a little tipsy. Like, look at bro's movement right now. So Luffy gets even more furious and runs up using Gear 3, only for Kaido to easily maneuver past his fist, then turn back into this dragon form. Look at this devious laugh, and then catches Luffy off guard with a lightning hammer? And yeah! Damn! He hit that nigga so hard it replayed 3 different times. But of course Luffy couldn't go for this, and he transformed into Gear 4 Snake Man. And in this form, he gets a speed boost along with a little more flexibility. And bro right now is putting good work on Kaido, I can't lie. So Luffy lets him know that basically this is his last form, and he's not stopping till he sees a body dropping. And Kaido himself even says he can't tell where the punch is coming from right now. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, Kaido is drunk and emotional. So as bro is getting hit, he simply just asks, hey bro, can you please stop hitting me? He's kind of hurt a bit. But Luffy clearly didn't care. So because Luffy still decided to attack Kaido, he then uses his future sight Haki, which allows him to basically peel into the future. So as bro is a dragon, he manages to weave all these attacks, then proceeds to chomp down on Luffy and eat him, only to release him to get a point-blank shot. That's tough. Somehow Luffy survived though and transformed into Bounce Man, only for him to try and get a sneak attack in. But Kaido looking a little different right now, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, damn! Luffy, you sure you can beat Kaido in a fair one-on-one? This nigga Luffy got hit so hard the energy started to leave out his body. And look at him struggling to keep it in. But because he does have plot armor, Luffy is still somehow able to use Gear 4. So they both like, hey bro, fuck it. Let's go all out in these next attacks. And we get this epic scenery of these niggas about to clash. And oh, bro, why is CP0, aka the Feds, here? And at this point, I know Luffy doesn't want to be in this lobby anymore because that guy is cheating. And Kaido still has full momentum towards Luffy. So you know what that means. Yeah! Damn! And then we get this scenery of Kaido in absolute disbelief. And at this point, even the narrator knew Kaido had won the battle. Like, look at blood laid out right here. Sheesh. So we see Kaido staring at something, and it's the Feds, aka CP0. Bro just standing there like he didn't just hold possibly the best fight in One Piece. So Kaido asks bro, does he know the consequences behind his actions? And he simply nods his head and prepares for the worst. Grabbing your arm like this is crazy, bro. I would just scrap, not gonna lie. So we see Kaido start to get enraged. And yo! Bro ain't even move that fast trying to slide on Luffy. And look how far this club is cocked back. Jesus Christ. And I guess bro just knew his time was up because, yeah! Damn! Even bro teammate knew the deal and wanted no parts. And look at the destruction that one swing caused. Sheesh.